G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host Squidly back for another review for you. How are you doing today? I really hope you are sensational. I'm feeling great. Today I've got another little pod. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do pods anymore unless there were really something special, but this one is. It's the Geekvape Aegis Boost pod system. Before I kick on with this review, I should let you know, and I want to say a huge thank you as well to Flavour Is for sending this my way. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Chris. Loves and kisses. If you haven't checked out Flavour Is, check out their store now. Flavour Is, selling top quality vape merchandise to Australian vapors everywhere. Yeah, they sent this to me to have a quick little look-see over and a quick little review for you guys. And yeah, it's a fucking Aegis, man. It's an Aegis pod. Fucking awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive down. We'll take a real quick look around this because there's not much to it. Then we'll jump back up top here. We'll have a vape on the fucker. And then we will go over the pros, the cons, the price, if I would recommend it, and best, worst vape device ever. So stick around, watch this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification to make sure you get notified when I release new videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. Just give it a fucking click and comment. Write some comments, people. I like to read comments. Nice comments. Don't abuse me. That would be sad. Links to all my social media is down below. I'd appreciate a follow over there as well, especially my Instagram. Someone give me some more friends on Instagram. I've got no one. And I don't post there, but just give me more friends. So yeah, let's roll this intro and get into it. Long fucking intro. All right, here we have a closer look at the Geekvape Aegis Boost little vape pod system. Look at this thing. It's like a little mini Aegis. It's fucking cool, eh? So if you wanted the shockproof, dustproof, waterproof appeal of the Aegis but in a pod system, now you fucking got it, mister. Now you fucking got it. Okay, so some dimensions for this thing. It is 107 millimeters tall, it is 39 millimeters wide, and it is 28 millimeters deep. It does have a 1500 milliamp hour battery for this thing. It will only do 40 watts maximum. It does have the AS chip in it from Geekvape. It's got the IP67 dustproof, waterproof, shockproof, you know, the bulletproof glass if you wanted to deflect a bullet. Done, you will never kill me. Sort of shit. You do have a 0.42 inch OLED display. All right, let's take a quick look around this thing. Up the top here, this is your pod. So your pod does have a 510 removable drip tip, and I reckon you'd be able to fit your own 510 custom drip tips in there, provided they have the O-ring on the base of that drip tip. The pod itself does hold 3.7 fucking mils of liquid. That is a huge amount for a pod system. It does have removable coils. So how you get this thing out? Let's get this thing out. So you push here and you just attach like so. That's how easy it is to get out of the battery section. So like I said, 3.7 mils of liquid. Your air adjustment is right here. You just spin the wheel and you can adjust your airflow how you see fit. Bloody brilliant. Easy done. The other good thing about this is it does have removable coils. So you just simply pull the old coil out, push the new coil in, done, dusted, away you go. There are two types of coils that you can get with this. There's a 0.4 ohm mesh canthol, which I've got in here at the moment, and it does come with a spare 0.6 ohm mesh coil. All the specs for the coil are underneath. So that way around, Squidly. Okay, it is a 0.4 ohm mesh canthol, good from 25 to 33 watts. This here is the 0.6 ohm. You can see pretty big wick ports on it. You got the mesh on the inside, and then underneath 0.6. Canthol mesh, good from 15 to 25 watts. The fill port for this is pretty easy. This is the fill port right here. You got this little grommet. You lift the little grommet up and it exposes a pretty massive fill port. Had no issues at all getting any tip in here, even my penis tip. Push that down and that's the pod. Very simple, very easy. Takes a shit ton of juice and plug and play coils. What fucking more do you want? And here we have the battery section. Like I said, 1500 milliamp hour battery, easy to operate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turns the fucking thing on. That's your screen. You got your fire button here. You've got your up and your down button. It goes up and down in 0.5 watt increments. On the screen itself, you've got how many times you've vaped. You have got your resistance, and then you've got your wattage and a battery life indicator. Now there's no like menu system to get in, 1, 2, 3, doesn't do any of that. The only thing you can do is reset your puff counter. So let's just get it up a couple. You can see my puff counter's at 3. I hold the down button and the fire button at the same time. Highlights the puff counter, I hit the down button, resets to 0. And then away I go. So that's really good, so you can tell how long one of your coils is going to last, how many puffs you're going to get out of it, so on and so forth. Underneath, really nothing. Down the side, you've got the leather, as you did have with the Aegis. You've got that alley section, and then you've got the silicone. So it's made of leather, zinc alloy, and silicone. Right here is your USB charging port. Boom, straight in like so. Push that down, make sure it's waterproof, and you get that nice seal so you don't fuck it up when you dunk this in the water. You go swimming in the pool and you forget to take your mod out. All that good shit. So that's pretty much the Aegis Boost Mini. Well, the Aegis Boost. Very nicely made. Geekvape seem to be smashing the quality out of the fucking park. Look at that shit, just fucking looks delicious. All right, let's take a look at the packaging. Here we have the packaging. Not much on it at all. There you go. On the back, is just nothing on it really. A little bit about the Aegis Boost right there. It is a sample pack, so just be aware my packaging may differ from yours. Boom. Inside the packaging, this is where your Aegis Boost will be sitting. And then you do get a bag of spare stuff. So inside here is, you do get a spare drip tip. I think that's a coil removing tool, I guess. I just use my fingernails, but yeah, cool. And a USB charging cable. All right, the Aegis Boost. Let's jump back up top and do the pros. Let's do the cons. Let's do whether it's the best or the worst device ever. Yeah. All right, so there we had a quick look around the Geekvape Aegis Boost. What we are gonna do is we are gonna take it for a fucking rip. I have got the 0.4 Canthol mesh coil head in here sitting at 21 watts. I have got some of this juice in there. This is the Hunting Clouds Blue Kiwi Crush Nic Salts range, a 35 milligram Nic Salts. This is one of the best mouth to lung Nic Salt juices you will try. That is a fucking guarantee. And if you don't like it, I will come around your house and I will punch you square in the dick. Let's get into this. It's not going to be much of a vapey vape because it's mouth to lung. That airflow is about half. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get into this. Flavor, cloud production, and airflow.
Flavor, cloud production, airflow.
The flavor is on point. It's good, decent. I would say 8 out of 10. It's good flavor. And I would expect that given that it's a mouth to lung, you're gonna get a little bit more flavor. I found having that airflow about halfway was the perfect airflow for me. Just having it fully wide open, I lost a little bit of flavor, and also it was too open for a mouth to lung device. Now they say you can direct lung it, and I'm sure that's what it was made for, but having high Nic Salt juice in here, I wasn't gonna, direct lung this shit. So yeah, about halfway for the airflow, and it is fucking sensational. Super smooth, super easy. And cloud production for a little mouth to lung device pod system, you get some pretty decent clouds. Now I know that mouth to lung's not all about clouds, but you know, some people like to have that balance. And I think this finds that balance between Flavour cloud production and airflow really well. So that's the Flavour cloud production airflow done. Let's get into the pros and cons, shall we?
Pros.
So, pros for this thing. Let's talk about the pod first, shall we? The airflow, super easy to adjust. It takes 3.7 mils of liquid. That's more liquid than I will fucking need. That's a month's worth of liquid. What the fuck? Removable 510 drip tip. So you can put your own custom drip tips on here. Plug and play aspect of the coils, literally pull them out, push the new one in, and you're done and dusted. No muss, no fuss. Fucking awesome. That's pretty much it. And like you can see the juice as well. So that's fucking cool. Like there's not many pod systems that you can do that with, but that's awesome. The battery itself, it's a little Aegis. So it's shockproof, it's dustproof, it's waterproof. You can deflect bullets with it. I'm sure that, you know, you could MacGyver it to stop fucking nuclear bombs or something. I don't know. It's an Aegis. So what more do you want? They're just a sensational little device. Very ergonomic, as you would expect, given the Aegis and, you know, the Aegis brand and the Aegis design. I have found that I prefer to thumb fire it though, as opposed to trying to trigger fire. Just, it's a little small in the hand for that. So thumb fire is just where you are going to be just set up perfectly for success. All right, so there's just heaps of pros for this. What more can I say? It's easy to take the pod out. Charging it is very simple. It doesn't have any other fucking bullshit nonsense stuff in the menu system that I don't need. It goes up and down in 0.5 watt increments, so that's pretty fucking cool. It is a very good, well-built, quality product from Geekvape. Geekvape do this shit very well. So all pros, let's talk about the cons.
Cons.
What's not to love about it? I got nothing.
Price.
What is the Geekvape Aegis Boost pod kit system device gonna set you back? A little bit of Google foo around the internet, and I found it in Australia for 50 bucks. 50 fucking buckaroos, son. That's pretty bloody good, considering you get 2 coils with this fucker, and they should last you quite a while. This one's been going strong for a week now, and no signs of it slowing down at all. I would expect to pay in the States somewhere around that $35 mark-ish, and you know, if you're elsewhere in the world, just get on Google and Google foo, you'll find it. So if I had to give this a rating out of best device ever, worst device ever, with nothing in between, just best or worst, it does fit into the best category. There's just so many bests coming out. It does fit into that best category. I think it's just because, you know, I know it's quality. I'm not going to damage it. The pod's great. Takes shit ton of juice. Like, what's there to not love? So yeah, I give this a thumbs up, Squiddly Tris seal of approval. Go out and get one if you like your mouth to lung devices. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, chuck a comment down below. If I've earned your subscription, just subscribe. And nothing else for me to say except keep it cloudy, YouTube. Keep it cloudy. Getting out of here with this fucker.
A Gutter Slut production.